So the relationship between Victoria and Abdul is so complex and so ambiguous, which is what makes it so interesting. Did the two of you have conversations about how we should play this, or did it all come from the script?
You say that. You answer that.
Oh God. Well, I think most of it came from the script, because I think Lee Hall had he'd given us a very fantastical approach, in it. So I thought, well, we tried to do lines, and find time and space just to get in rehearsals, because we didn't have formal rehearsals. I think Stephen was just pretty cool with that. He said, I'd just come on set and...
Stephen just says, do it. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yes, we had a bit of a go, hadn't we?
We did. We did some Urdu.
We had a bit of Urdu.
Yeah.
Well, he says directing you is really easy because he just has to show up and you do it. Is that as easy
Oh,
as
that's
it is?
Stephen. That's Stephen. Well, it's the 5th time I worked with him, so we have a kind of shorthand now. So you know that when he says at the end of a shot, he just sometimes just walks away. A bit disconcerting, isn't it?
Well, I remember he walking up to you and saying,
Would you like to do it again? He sometimes says.
Yeah.
And then you know that he'd like to do it again. So, there's no choice, really.
Yeah.
Well, the scene I loved best was when you talk about loneliness and how, everybody I've loved has died and I just go on and on. It felt like it came from a really personal space. Can you speak a little bit about that scene?
Well, I'm her age, and my friends are dying, and my family, and especially this year. So that required no rehearsal for me, in that I understood I don't have the weight and responsibility that she had. So that, to be in that state and to have people being so formal around her, and she didn't get on very well with the children. What a wonderful thing that suddenly this person walked into her life who she actually founded, like Ali and I were when we met over a sense of humour.
It's pretty it's pretty similar. Yeah.
Do you make each other laugh?
I try.
He makes me laugh.
She's got a great sense of humor, I think. Yeah, it's just...
It's essential when you're acting. Absolutely. It can get you into a lot of trouble, but it is essential.
Well, I've got my English ways down. We've done the tea and the scones at the Isle of Wight.
Scones.
Scones. Sorry. Yeah, it's happening.
Please say scone.
Hum mehez
Tukre
hain.
hai. Alhamdulillah.
So, okay. Sorry, it's
Brilliant.
It
just
off the
flows.
tongue.
I know, just...
But Ali, did you have any concerns that this character is shown as so unwavering in his loyalty to the British? Did you have any concerns that there isn't enough ambiguity there?
No, I thought... In fact, yeah, I did question it. And it was interesting because at a very young age, he was a very learned man. He was a Hafiz. He'd been through the Holy Book, the Quran, and he chose to see past that. Because it's amazing, you see Muhammad, his friend, and Muhammad sort of mirrors the emotion in India and what we were going through. And it's not a very great time we were going through. We were, the East India Company was all over the place. It was fresh out of the mutiny. But he chose to go with something more, and he saw, of course, befriended one of the most powerful women on this planet. She should have been the happiest person. She wasn't. She was lonely, bored, and he just spoke to her. And she gave him the same things back, treated him like an equal. And I think that's what was really, really far ahead of its times, from both ends. And I thought that was honest in many ways.
You're a leading lady at 82, which is so inspiring for women, not just women in film, but women everywhere. What is the secret sauce?
I don't know. I'm what I call a jobbing actor. And I just also always very, very pleased if I'm offered a job to do. That's all. And I try and give advice to people who want to act. And I've always said, if there's anything at all you have a leaning towards other than acting, for goodness sake, do that. Because it isn't true that good actors are employed and bad actors are not employed. It's not true. It's entirely to do with luck. It's entirely to do with being seen at a certain time that somebody happens to think, oh, I think she could probably play that part, or I think he'd be good. That's what it's to do with. It's nothing else. Then you just get on and do it as well as you can. But, you know, afterwards, so frustrating about film is that, you know, you look at it and I've seen the film twice now. There are all sorts of things that I would like to do differently. I can't do it now. It's too late. It's not like the theatre. If we did it, if we'd done this play last night, somebody had said something, tonight we could get it better. We could get it better. We can't do it now.
Well, you were wonderful, so...
Well, it's very nice of you to say so. Thank you.
Thank you so
Very
much.
pleased.
Thanks,
Thank
Avi.
you, Anupam.
Thank
Thanks.
you.